Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another fascinating episode of the podcast Talk with Toweh. I'm your host, Marcus Toweh, and
I'm A. Jenkins, currently your co-host always.
alright, today we are here with Sampson Dweh, a player from the Czech top flat Fedora Plaza. This interview, one my supporter to be part of it, so all the questions we ask is Sampson Dweh from the supporter. So today I'm here with Sampson Dweh. Chamo Vida. What's up, bro?
I'm okay, bro. How are you?
I just staying there, bro, so far.
It's going good. Just cool.
Alright, Sampson, this question is coming from Joseph Menton, or Joseph Menton said I should ask you, like, what inspired you to start playing football?
My dad inspired me because he was a footballer too, like me, but he didn't go as far as I think he wanted to because of all the ideas he had. So I usually used to have gifts and stuff from him, but just before I could reach a teenager, he died. So fortunately for me, I had to like pursue this dream of becoming a footballer and going places he didn't have the opportunity to go. At least carry on his legacy.
So you are living your dad legacy.
Yeah.
Kudos to you, bro. Sampson, I'd like to know what you really want to see yourself accomplishing in the next 2 to 3 years.
That's a difficult question for real because we live in the present and not the future, you know.
Yeah.
So we make plans, but everything we do is decided by God. So, but for me, in the next 2 to 3 years, I just want to keep playing at the highest level and maybe improving my game as much as I can and taking the next step in my career.
Your youthful journey, was it kind of tough or it was on a silver platter?
Nah, it was tough. It wasn't easy, but I was determined like to play football because, like I said, I lost my dad and mom at a very, very young age. So deciding to play football and continuing my journey to play football and like make the most out of it, it was very challenging for me, I'm not gonna lie.
What do you, Jenkins?
Yeah, Sampson. So some time ago, maybe a long time ago a bit, you were just a teenager that broke into the senior national team. So I'd like us to go on that side. I want you to tell us, since you made your debut with the national team, what manager have had more impact on you?
I think I've had this question like a couple of times, and it's gonna be Peter Butler always because he entrusted me with firstly giving me my debut and bringing me to the spotlight on the national scene and international scene. So he's gonna be the one for me always.
Speaking of Peter Butler, I'd like you to tell us, what do you make of his philosophy of play and what is that thing that you think attracted you to him?
I think the way he coached us during his tenure here as national team coach, he was like calm with us because at that time we were a very young group, you know, so young. We never had like much experience, so he was calm with us. He took us in as his children, and his philosophy was something similar to my style of play, so I just fit in perfectly.
You were the youngest, I can say you were the only local base starting in the national team at the time. So since Peter Butler till now, what manager have been more fixated about winning and not your stats? They just want to see you, once the team win, they don't care about the mistakes you make.
I'm gonna say Mario Marinica. He was the coach, like he doesn't care how we play, he just wanted the 3 points. Yeah.
So like we'll go straight to check how do you say, like, how the atmosphere there in you, most especially as an African, in terms of racism, the weather condition, the style of play?
Of course, racism is, I feel personally like it's something it's not going to end now or maybe in the next 5-10 years. So as long as I'm playing, I don't really focus much about racism because it's never going to end. There will always be black, there will always be white, and people have their own opinions about people. So I don't really focus on that, honestly. And I'm just there to play football and enjoy myself, have the best career I am, and to help make my family and friends around me better.
So how is it like scoring against a top-notch Chicago, most especially when against Marco Rashford, you play against Man U? How's the atmosphere?
Uh, it's always difficult, you know, but like for me, I always say this. Aside of me playing football, I'm a very big fan of the sport. And even when I was here, I saw Marcus Rashford at a very young age.
Yeah, sure.
So players like Rashford, like other players I've played against that I saw playing before I went to Europe, and it's always amazing to see yourself coming against these guys that you watched, you look up to, you enjoyed playing the beautiful game, and playing against them is always a great moment.
Sometimes you be afraid before game, like, oh, I'm going against Tabala, Marco Rashford.
Uh, I'll be honest with you, like in my entire career journey, I haven't had anything about fear. I just go to the game with this belief, like if this person is doing this, myself, I can do it.
Yeah, sure.
So back to the national team. I like to know what national team player you didn't play with, but you wish you had played with.
This is a tough question, huh? But I can say like maybe Anthony Lamford, maybe because I saw him playing, but I didn't get to play with him, obviously. But then you see like the kind of person he is outside of football, and I think he was the same kind of person on the pitch and like within the team. So I'm sure if I had the chance to play with him, he was going to help me like on the pitch and off the pitch as well. So for me, Anthony Lamford personally.
You playing at the back of the national team defense, you were kind of, I can say, the most experienced there, if not the most experienced, but one of the top players at the back there. You see everything, you see the entire game from your position. What mentality, what philosophy do you use to handle the responsibility of controlling players, positioning, and how do you handle the pressure of defending?
I don't really. I take it as a compliment, like you telling me like like maybe one of the crucial experienced players, something like this.
Yeah,
But for me, whenever I come to the national team, I don't see myself as this kind of player.
It's just a normal mate.
I just see myself like someone who is there to help the team as much as I can with the abilities I have on the field, off the field, in as much as gelling with the other players to make them feel happy and make them feel good and stuff like this.
Okay, Sampson, what are some factors you think are responsible for some of the bad results or a lot of the bad results we are having in gameplay?
This question is a bit difficult for real because there are a lot of things, but I think we've had like certain groups over the past times. We haven't really had like a consistent group, you know. So it's always difficult when we keep changing the group because we have to get adjusted to these other players and stuff like this. So it's always this kind of small things for me, but I don't want to speak about the other ones.
Okay, so I like us to do something quick and cheeky here. It's a quick play on what do you prefer. So we start with qualifying for the Champions League or qualifying for the AFCON.
Champions League with my club, or
Yeah, sure.
I think my club just qualified for the Champions League like the season before I went there. So the AFCON will be for me now like the massive achievement for me in my career. Because it will not just be for me, but for my family, for the country, my friends as well. So it's gonna be a massive achievement.
I'm gonna call this particular situation and you're gonna tell the kind of player you prefer or you think is better. So I go with right foot.
Right foot.
Yeah.
Just play right foot though.
Right foot. Right foot. We have a lot of good right footers, but I would say Mohamed Kamara, right foot.
Mohamed Kamara, kicker.
Yeah, kicker.
Left
right
foot.
Obviously, Oscar Dweh.
It's gonna be between Oscar and Dweh, but
Stop.
Dweh is top player. You know, like he's someone like generational talent.
For the
So obviously, you know, I respect Oscar a lot, but I'll go with Dweh.
future. And then we have IQ.
Aki,
Football
Oscar.
IQ.
Oscar. Yeah, Oscar.
So Sampson, who have been your top organizer so far? Both international and
Like with the national team,
national team, your club. Yeah.
like just my top
Yeah, yeah,
opponent
yeah.
overall.
In your entire career so far.
I'm gonna always say Eketike for me. You know, like when we played
For Liverpool?
against Frankfurt last season, it was crazy when he was there. This guy is so good. Like people don't really see it because we all watch the game on the stream, but like if you are playing against him, like on the pitch, you know, like
Yeah,
he's a top player. Yeah.
Tough.
Tough,
Very
tough,
tough. So something I'd like to know, why the scream that set you apart from other players? Your scream.
For me, I think like sometimes it's not just about the talent you have, it's about your mindset, it's about what you do with your life, like outside of football, what you give to the internet, and small stuff like this. Yeah, just the little details in you becoming a better player. You know, it's not just about your talent or what you do on the page and stuff like this.
Is there any hobby outside football you love to do?
Just watching football. Outside of football.
Just watch others play.
Yeah, when I'm not playing, I just watch it.
So what would Oscar had and Sampson had become if not professional football?
Economics, I think, because I was in school. I was in uni.
So then let's come back to African football. Who's the African greatest of all time for you?
Phew. Joshua, because it's like yeah.
So this world football question is part of the debate of world football, I think. Messi or Ronaldo?
Personally, for me, you know, like I see this a lot of times. People talk about Messi or Ronaldo debate. This is something like
They're just in
it's
it
fun
for
to
yourself.
see, you know, like. But personally, for me, Ronaldo is someone that's a very top goal scorer, and what all he has achieved in his career cannot be taken for granted. And he's like, I can say, like the most loved footballer or athlete I think we have around. But for me, on a personal level, I will go with Messi, because Messi has really, like, if you sit and watch football, I think like what all football is about, Messi gives you this. He gives you goals, he gives you assists, he gives you dribbles, he gives you like controlling the tempo of game, and even at his age now, you can see like he's still doing it, you know. So I think for me, Messi personally, yeah.
All right, something. A friend of mine reached out to me. Say I should ask you this question. You know the person personally, like Paul. He lost contact with you, so he said I should ask you, like, how is it possible but young defender coming up to be able to reach out to you for mentorship?
If you don't get to me, you can get through other people around me that you might know, you know, that you talk to, you know, because, bro, there are times football is challenging, bro. You come from games, you come from training, sometimes you see messages, you don't want to reply, you don't want to respond, bro, because you need time to rest, you need time to recover. So you can get, maybe the player can get to another person around me, and it will be easier to get to me. Or maybe you.
All right, bro. Lastly, before we leave you, I'll mention the young Paul out there.
Just keep going, you know, like believe in yourself, take care of what you do outside of football. Like I always speak about this. Like everybody, you know, we all have stuff outside of football. Like it's normal. We are human beings too, you know, but you have to control it, you have to limit it, you have to have like this authority over it, you know, like when to do this and when not to do this. And trust me, like once you have the talent, sometimes it's not all about talent, it's about the hard work, it's about your commitment to the game, because football game you cannot cheat, bro. So just keep going, keep being committed, keep working hard, and be good like with your life outside of football, and you'll be good.
So should we expect something to Academy in the coming years? Like as your means of giving back to grassroots football?
Yeah, bro. Like it's something I have as plan, you know, but you have to reach. For me, like I feel like I have to reach at a certain level to do
So
all this.
where you want to
because-
be? You now reach there.
Yeah, I'm not there for now. I'm just trying to take care of myself like the best way I can and try to improve others around me. Life now is not like extended.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
because I'm not where I want to be.
You
Yeah.
have to save yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Save yourself, bro. All right, bro. Samson, nice having you on the podcast.
Okay,
Thank you.
Samson, it was
Thank you,
nice
bro.
having you
Thank
on.
you. Thank you, bro.